Now, would you yourself ever do Love and Hip Hop?
I don't think, nah. Shout out to Nick Cannon, man. I did the reality show, Son of a Gun.
Yeah, that was hard.
It was kind of I know how it goes. I know the ropes of these reality shows, and sometimes they put you in situations that you don't want to be in. But I also know that it's entertainment, and at the end of the day, it's ratings. And besides that, I'm not saying it's fake or not, but it's just something that I'm not comfortable with doing.
Instigate the shit.
Yeah, I'm kind of introverted. Like I still like my privacy. It's certain things that I don't want the public. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a public eye on. I like to be private about certain things in my life still. So I don't think that's a lane that I will ever go back into on my own. But as far as that, like everybody else doing it, like shout out to them. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. I jerk off too much. Yo,
are you gonna do it? No? Did you decide yet? If you ever want to?
I did it. But how about you, Megan? Would we ever see you on Love and Hip Hop?
I don't think so. I don't got the patience for it.
How about reality? Period. Like,
if the check is right and it is something that's not going to sacrifice my integrity.
Could be your reality, real reality.
So, in your opinion, when you see Love,
your reality.
I got offered to do one of the joints, but I had to give it some thought. Somebody wanted me to do what's that thing? I forgot the name of it. What's that thing? The relationship one?
Couples therapy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they offered me that too. Go ahead.
But I didn't have no. I didn't. Like, but the girl wasn't my girl. It wouldn't have been real. It wouldn't have been real. Put it like that.
Oh, the girl wasn't really your girl?
No.
Oh, okay. That's completely fake.
So,
yeah. But you know why I'm not completely against reality or.
It's better than right.
Don't even call it reality at that point.
It actually replenishes people. Sometimes, it can take you from 0 to 100. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like to me, is if you ask people who I seen who just did an excellent job. It's Papoose.
Right.
Shout out to the yo.
Excellent job.
But it showed black love. That's not usually the way it goes down, though.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? What's the trade-off for that fame?
All right.
I don't know if it's worth it.
I mean, it works for some people.
I'm not just saying just love and hip hop. I'm saying TV. Period.
Oh, no,
like
TV
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like look at Ice-T, man.
Yeah,
This guy had a cop killer. Now he's a cop.
Yeah.
On a TV show.
Yeah.
Every fucking day. Like he plays a cop. He had a song called Cop Killer. So all I'm saying is you can still keep who you are and venture into this other world. I'm saying
like, long as it, like Mega said, long as it don't compromise your integrity or nothing like that. Like
I've turned down movie roles.
Like I'm not morally bankrupt, man. At the end of the day,
I think that's a strong statement. That was a strong statement.
Thank you, sir.
What did you say? Can you say that again? Nigga said some niggas bankroll is strong. What did you say?
I don't even remember what I said.
That's just
we gonna sample it.
He said money and
Trust you, me. The Dream Champs Army is gonna quote that. They gonna quote that.
I got you.
Wow, that is crazy.
I got you for days.
So what's next for Cory Gunz, man? Come on.
Criminal Minded.
Criminal Minded.
Is it you paying homage to KRS with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Gotta have him on there.
Yeah. It's a Bronx thing, inshallah.
And then that's family. Shout out to KRS. It's paying homage, but at the same time, I don't want people to confuse it and think that I'm trying to redo what he did, because that's not possible.
Right,
like, you know what I'm saying? He held the torch and he put the Bronx on. So that's not really what I'm trying to do. What I'm really trying to do is just revamp it and just give a new direction. Like to what it did at the time it came out, but for now.
But is there a reference back to the KRS?
Some of it.
Because I think sometimes what's dope is when younger cats do something, paying homage, and then the youth they go back.
Yeah, it's heavily inspired.
Like, okay, that shit is dope.
It's heavily inspired by him. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not doing none of like. It's not gonna be cliche where I'm like rhyming over a lot of his music or a lot of his stuff like that. Like it's all original music, but you're gonna hear elements from him and different things like that. Especially from that album, you're gonna see the visuals and hear different elements of how it inspired the project. Word.
That's crazy. Nah, I'm sitting here back. I'm not trying to cut nobody off. You see me? I'm sitting back waiting now. You know what I mean?
Yo, Drink Champs Army, N.O.R.E is listening to you right now.
Like, I'm trying to be quiet and shit.
He's so much not trying to cut you off. Because
and now I realize, like, that's why sometimes, cause I be zoned in the stories. Like, they start linking, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy. So, Mega.
Yo.
In the early days, one of the first DJ to ever record my demo. My first demo I ever made was a DJ named DJ Hot Day. How DJ Hot Day was one of the hottest DJs in Queensbridge, hands down, and in the world. How important was DJ Hot Day during the beginning of your career? Like, prior to you getting locked up.
Proud of me get locked up. He gave me my start. But as far as importance, after that, he didn't do nothing. Like, he worked on everybody else's album. Like, he was working on Poet and other artists. So during that time, that's how Marley came in the picture. Because during that time, I'm running around with Goodfellas. I was like...
That's a gang for people who don't know.
No, it wasn't a gang.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. All right. It was fellas hanging together?
Some friends.
Yes.
All right,
it was
good.
some friends.
So... we running around the streets.
It was the Goodfellas and the 40 buses, right?
Yeah, there's a few crews.
Okay, all right.
Vernon Posse.
There's
a lot of, you know what I mean? So basically, he gave me, he did give me my start, but he didn't put any effort into me.
Right.
So that's how, you know, I waited and I was patient, but it didn't happen. So at that, it got to a point where I was so nice. Drug dealers was like, yo, we're gonna pay for you to go to the studio. Like, the biggest drug dealer in the hood was like, I'm paying for your studio. Like, the strongest crews with money wanted it. My man Lloyd was like, yo, I'm gonna pay for you to go to the studio.
Lloyd that's locked up right now, my nigga Lloyd.
And then there's a dude named World from Queensbridge. He was the man. He's like, I'm gonna put you in the studio. Like, everybody wanted to put me in the studio because I wasn't in the studio. So, how I got my real break was from Hank Carter.
I know that name. Who's Hank Carter?
He had the Goldwater Foundation. He had the on Roosevelt Island. He had a whole hospital named after him.
I keep thinking, like, when I
and he had a
name,
son.
I'm thinking of a basketball coach. I'm bugging, right?
He's affiliated with the wheelchair.
The wheelchair.
Classics.
Okay, all right, that's why.
Him.
All right, cool. Go ahead.
Son had him with his son, and some people in my crew.
Right.
And I wasn't there.
Right.
So I didn't know what happened. So when Hank came, the father, he was turned up. He was like, wait, and you, like, he was ready to fight me. Like, and I was like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what the hell's going on. So then, he's a good person. He felt bad that he came at me like that because his son was like, yeah, Cory wasn't there. Like, nah. So he felt bad about that. So people, another person I have to give credit to is Mary Stevens. So she worked in the community center, and then she and somebody else told Hank Carter, like, this guy could rap very good. And then Hank called Marley Marl. And Hank said, and because Marley's like
This is after Juice Crew Marley Marl?
Yeah, this is when Marley was the king of the world.
Okay, cool.
This is like Marley, this is right after Mama Said Knock You Out and all of that. When Marley wasn't even rocking with too many people. So he was like, yo, I want you to hear this guy. So Marley heard some of my joints. Next thing you know, me and LES is going to Marley's house, knocking out songs.
Right.
Like, LES was gonna be my DJ.
Right.
And he was making some of he was helping me with my album. Unfortunately, I blew trial. So when I blew trial...
Now, do you want to say what you was on trial for so the listeners know not to do this?
I didn't even do what I want. I didn't do nothing. I mean, no,
Wait,
let me not paint the picture like I'm a saint.
Come on.
I went to jail because that was God's plan for me.
Right.
Because if I got caught for stuff that I really did, I would have did more time.
Right.
But the thing that I went to jail for, I didn't even do. They said I robbed somebody in the G train.
Right.
Why would I, for a gun? A police officer at that, like a off-duty correction officer.
Wow.
So it's like, that was it. Basically, a cop set me up, because there's this cop that hated me, and he set me up. His name was Connolly. And he just set me up.
Let's do the opposite of make noise for him. Let's boo him.
Boo! So So basically, I had a case that I was going to court for, and I beat it. So as I'm walking out the courtroom, they said, you fit the identification of somebody. So I was like, this is a joke, right? So I went with the cops. They put me in the lineup, and next thing you know, I'm in jail.
Wow. How long did you have to do?
I would have been in jail obviously for like up to 2 years until trial, but my crew bailed me out.
Right.
So, and then I hired David Cohen, who was Fat Cat's lawyer, as my lawyer. So
You're
basically,
going into some real Queen shit right now. Let's keep
yeah,
going.
this is Queens.
Keep it going, man.
So
Keep
basically, you tell it. First of all, I probably had the crazy, like we had the craziest guns in the hood.
Right.
So it's insult. It's an
Yeah,
insult.
why would you need to rob his gun?
It's an insult for you to tell me
for robbing another nigga for a gun.
Yeah, a 38 at that. That's before cop. You know, like that. I give those away.
Automatics is popping now.
Yeah, so it's like
Niggas don't want that 38.
At that time, it was an insult. So I went to jail with something I didn't even do.
Wow.
So that's how I came home. I came home on a pill. And you know, getting a pill is like winning the lotto. So basically,
So Suge Knight wasn't the first nigga who came home on a pill.
I didn't even know.
I mean, Tupac. It was Cormega. Goddamn, make some noise. Goddamn. Because you know that's when Tupac came home on a pill.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, that's what I went to jail for that. So basically, the reason I came home, because when I went to jail, I was too, I can't even call it stubborn. I was driven to not accept that, because I didn't do that. I wasn't going out like that. Because as soon as you go to jail, they got all the exercise facilities and all of that recreation facilities for you. So that's a distraction. I didn't do that. I went to the law library every day, because there was mad inconsistencies in my case.
Right.
So I started doing my own motions, sent it to a lawyer. We started working back and forth. Next thing you know, I got my pill. Like, so I think it was me going to jail was a blessing in disguise, because I went to jail, everybody I used to be with got more time than me, and I had a decent amount of time. So it was like, all the good fellas pretty much went to jail, except a couple. So if I'd have been home, I'd have got caught up with that, definitely. But while I went to jail, I got my GED.
You did 2 years off of that?
Nah, I did more than 2 years.
I'm talking about just over that, because you say you came home on a pill, correct?
Yeah, I came home after like 3 and change. I almost did 4 years. I had a lot of time, bro.
Damn.
So I went to jail. I went to the box. While I was in the box, it's a small little room. It's just a bed and a sink. You know the runnings. There's a little slit in the door. That's where they give you your food. And one day, they came by with a book tray. They was driving by. They was, walking by with the book cart. I got a book, the autobiography of Malcolm X.
That's the first book I had in jail as well.
Changed my life.
By Alex Haley, correct?
I think every street kid in the world should read that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I read that book and it's like, wow, because we're conditioned to believe that we're fuck ups and there is no promised land for us. And like once you go to jail, it's like your life is over, you're a convict, you can't do anything. So we're misled to believe that. Right. So now I'm reading this book and I could relate to him. This dude is in jail and he said he was, he couldn't really read and all that good. Then he started studying more. He became very articulate. He became one of the most articulated speakers of his generation. So I said to myself, if he could do it, why I can't do it? I might not could do it like he did it, but I'm going to improve myself while I'm here. Right. In this circumstance, why should I just be another number, a statistic?
The first 2 books I read was that. I read Malcolm X and Horse Son by Donald Gunz.
I didn't even read that yet.
You didn't read Horse Son?
The first books I read in there was the Bible.
Wow.
And
now what
Malcolm
is
X.
Mecca? What is Mecca? What religion, culture is called Mecca?
I'm Muslim. That's why you didn't see me drink alcohol, because first of all, you got the #1 podcast.
That's right. Let's make some noise for that, for making no one
So
yes.
In this day and age, Islam gets such a bad stigma attached to it falsely.
You gonna be the nigga that come here
so
and represent.
For me, exactly.
That's what I'm talking
it's
about.
called showing a dab. So the person that
wait, what?
Showing a dab. Like a Muslim would know.
That? Like
not a dab like that.
Like
similar, but not that.
Okay.
Put it like this: our most prominent, positive, and beautiful voice has been silenced, and that was a brother by the name of Muhammad Ali, who just recently passed. So it's like we need more positive role models for Muslims. Like, so when they say, what is your religion? I don't think God set about to have a religion. It's, to be Muslim is pretty much the same thing as Christianity. We all believe in one God. You know what I'm saying? It's just I think a lot more people would turn to Islam, but Islam is too much disciplining for certain people. Like you can't eat pork. You can't do certain things. You got to pray 5 times a day. There's a lot of.
And you pray 5 times a day?
Not all the time, no.
All right, cool.
So I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
All right, that's cool.
There's things I need to work on.
But I seen you in the hood. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's mad wild goons out, and you had the crown on.
Yeah, I chilled with you the whole night.
Yeah, you chill. I'm like, the God got the crown on, and it was, the hood is better though now.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't even be in the hood all the time.
Not me neither. Like, but I'm saying, like, from what
it changed from from the era we grew up in. There was times when I used to come in the crib, like I dig in this pocket so I get the key to open the door, but I got my hand on my gun in case somebody trying to get at me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's still that, but it's not that element of. It's not that element of aggression, like goon aggression, like it was when we was coming up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
now, you was originally from Brooklyn, is that correct?
I was born in Bed-Stuy, bro.
Bed-Stuy, damn.
Bed-Stuy.
And then, what year did you move to the Bridge?
I don't know. I have to look at my book of life. I don't remember what year I moved to the Bridge. But I moved to the Bridge when I was young.
Right.
And I lived a few places because.
But the Bridge is your home.
No, my house is my home now.
Right.
The Bridge.
But when you know what I mean.
The Bridge is where I came up at.
Right.
But there's different places that played a central part of me. You know what I think? You know what a lot of people say about me? They say you're different from a lot of rappers from the Bridge. I got different cultures in me from different places. Like I was talking to somebody the other day. I was like, I used to live. I was talking to my man over here, matter of fact, Figs. And we was talking about Co-op City in the Bronx.
Right, Co-op City, yeah.
I used to live in Co-op City.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people don't know that.
I always identify with Co-op City because they got terraces and left right got terraces.
Exactly. So I have Bronx culture in me. I got Brooklyn culture in me. I got Queens culture in me. And I adapted all of that. And I used to be in Harlem a lot. The reason I used to be so many places.
Who got a beeper?
The fuck is that?
That's the camera?
Wow.
We got a fucking metal detector in here.
That sounded like a beeper, nigga. I was like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, hold on.
That's a battery.
See the red light.
The remote's right there.
Huh?
There's the remote control.
No, I want to make sure it's still filming, though.
We got a camera right there.
Yeah,
Just switch this angle.
yeah, but I just want to make sure we got both angles. But go ahead, fuck it, keep going.
Is it working?
It's still recording? All right, cool.
Yeah, it's just a little battery. All right, it's good.
Cool.
It's the remote control.
Rich, what you doing?
Rich abandoned.
You sniffing coke right there? You look like a coke break to
Video
me,
team
man.
abandoned us.
I know how y'all get down in Miami, man. Fucking with you, Rich. We good? We good? All right, cool. Looking at your nose, though. Come on, I'm fucking with you. Fucking with you. Yo, open up a bottle, goddamn. Go ahead, man. Yo, listen. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
All right. So like I said,
Right.
I absorbed a lot of. I'm the epitome of a New York. I lived in mad different places, or I frequented a lot of different places.
Right.
But the Bridge was my base. The Bridge was my hub. The Bridge is responsible for my passion with hip hop. When people's careers took off, I'm talking about back in the days. I was there. I was there when Biz Markie first performed in the park.
Right.
You know, I was there.
I heard about that.
I was there for Smitty. The number man when Smitty was the number one. I was there when Mr. Everything was there. I was there
Mr.
when Craig
Everything.
G had Shout Out.
Right.
You know, stuff like that. So I absorbed all that. But I think it's different places that I've been in my life that I cultivated all that together. That made me like Far Rockaway was like my gladiator school. Far Rockaway.
Edgeman
Edgeman is like the king of. Edgeman's the king of hoods, the king of grimy hoods. Like Far Rockaway, people don't understand. That's what a lot of people got beat up in Far Rockaway because they thought Queens was soft. So a lot of people used to just think they could come to Queens. And in Left Rack too.
Right.
People think they could just...
You know what the funniest shit about Far Rockaway, I'm going to keep it 100, is I went there one night and they got the chicken spot in the lobby.
Oh my God.
That was hard. Like the first projects I ever seen that at.
I didn't even see that.
I went there, they got a chicken spot in the lobby. Like this, you gotta walk through terror to get a piece of chicken. Like this shit is real. Like
if you got respect, if you got respect of Far Rock, you're a real one.
You're a gun bucker. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Shout out everybody in Far Rock.
Shout out to everybody in Far Rock.
Shout out my man Deadeye. Shout out my man Knowledge from Hamels. My man
Rest in
Deadeye.
peace, Chinks Drugs.
Yeah, man.
Stacks.
Rest in peace, L and JB. I know a lot of Far Rockaway. But anyway, the bridge. I owe so much to the bridge. You know what I'm saying? I love the bridge.
Right.
A lot of memories there, a lot of history there. Put in a lot of work. A lot of friends there. Family.
Right.
So the bridge is the quintessential. The bridge might be the most important place in hip hop history if you think about it. And I'm not saying this from a biased perspective. Like when you think of rap, Shantae ushered in a whole new era.
Right.
For street rap and for women. She's from Queensbridge. Marley Marl changed the whole production game. Like if you talk to the top 10 producers, they'll all attribute some of their success to what Marley's done.
Right.
MC Shan does not get the credit he deserves. He's one of the best MCs. If you listen to his other, MC Shan had the first concept record ever. He had that song talking about hip hop, like he had a song talking about cocaine like it's a girl. Like how Common Sense had that song about hip hop. Shan had a song called Cocaine. Listen to that. Like so, Queen, and then you think about like so every major beef in hip hop. Like 80% of the major beefs in hip hop, Queensbridge somehow or another got attached to it. Even the Tupac situation. Like any beef you could think about, like Queensbridge is so powerful with hip hop. It just like being there was like being if you're a rap and you're really into rap, growing up around Queensbridge is like being in a dream.
About to spit in it. Put it back. Okay, I'm sorry.
Nah,
it's like being a dream.
It's like being in a dream.
Wow.
Any block, you could just imagine you just walk into the store and then you bump into one of the dopest rappers in the world, and then you go into the laundromat and you see one of the dopest rappers in the world, and you know
producers,
producers. So
right, Marley Marl, LES, Screwball, Black Poet, Cormega, Mobb Deep, MC Shan, Tragedy.
Intelligent Hoodlum. Let's not forget
you in Tragedy? You have a show and what happened? You in Trash? You had a show and some shit. I don't know.
I don't even want to talk about Trash.
Oh, okay, damn. Oh, word, y'all don't fuck with each other like that for real?
I mean,
put me on. We don't know.
Trash should be glad I called Mano.
We don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Mano talked about it. Mano talked about it on our show. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's my man. Shout out to my man Mano.
But what happened with you and Trash? I don't
got no beef with Trash. Trash need to get his life together on some real.
Right. That's my
you know what I'm saying? I don't got no beef with him.
But he been doing it since March 6 with Cormega.
I don't know what's wrong with Trash. Trash is grumpy. You know what I'm saying? And like Trash is the type of person like don't play games. In other words, like because you see me on some peaceful, humble shit, like don't do something that you wouldn't have did when I was that other mega.
When you was the rowdy.
Because at the same time, I'm at war with myself every day. Because there's time, like at the same time, I could be the most humble person, but it's nothing for me to pick up that phone. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
And if I do that, then what?
Right. Exactly.
But at the same time, I don't got no beef with nobody. It's just that, you know.
What happened that night? Because I got mixed stories. Like it was promotional people telling me, yo, Cormega got on stage, said something, and Trash got on stage. What was exactly?
It was. I don't even want to talk about it. It's not important.
All right, no problem.
It's not important. All I know is this.
Right.
He shouldn't have. He was on somebody's show, a podcast.
Okay.
And they said, "What up with Mega?" They was doing name association. So they named certain people, like they named Havoc, and he said something that was disrespectful.
Some doggy diamonds, right?
Yeah. So they mentioned Havoc name, then he dissed Havoc. I thought that was whack.
Right.
So they mentioned Mega, and he's like, I don't know. So my whole thing was, part of me was like, I just fought it. I fought myself.
Right.
Cause I was like, ain't even that serious. He ain't even worth it. And the reason I really didn't say nothing,
Right.
because somebody said, he just trying to get it, he got an album out. That's why he trying to do that. So I said, you know what? I'll wait till his album comes out and does what it does.
Right.
And then maybe I'll speak to him about it. But he wanted attention. And I wasn't gonna help him get no extra sales. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna pray for him and hope he get his life together. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I always thought y'all was cool. So when I heard
I
that,
always
I
thought
it
we was cool too, but you know,
Yeah.
some people be having that inner. Some people got resentment in them, resentment issues, because they feel like they should be, you know, like he's not consistent. Put it like this. Like one time, I'll give you a perfect example. Somebody was talking about Prodigy's book, and then Trav was like, "But he wasn't lying though. But why would you say that? You should have said nothing." You dig what I'm saying? He had a documentary out before, and he was sending for Nas. You know what I'm saying? You know, we probably seen that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, so why you have an issue with everybody? Because at one time I did think we was cool, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to be cool with you anymore. I don't got no beef with you, but I don't want to be cool with you because you got some kind of issues with me, and I don't need to try to figure out what those issues are.
Right.
Now we could handle this. Like I'm trying to be a different person, but he he promotes himself as a thug. I don't got to promote myself as a thug.
Right.
Like if I wake up with an attitude and just be like, yo, is a problem.
Right.
Like don't play with it, son. So it's like I'm on some other. I'm trying to be a peaceful man, but at the same time, like just because I'm calm or because I'm religious or I believe, you know, I never said I'm soft.
Right.
And I never said I'm a pacifist.
So your space respected.
Don't get, you know what I'm saying? So like, don't step on my toes. You know what I'm saying? Just stay in your lane and just leave me alone. I don't know you.
Right.
So that's that. I'm not gonna diss him. I'm not gonna say nothing to him. I'm not gonna
But
do
y'all
nothing.
wasn't in Mars 6?
It don't matter even when we was dead. If it wasn't for me, he'd have got handled.
Oh, man.
What's that though? I don't know what the fuck.
He
you're
said,
talking
I've been doing this since Mars 6 with Cormega on T-O-N-Y, man. You the hip-hop guy, I'm very disappointed in you right now. Can I borrow
talking
your
New
beard?
York stuff, man. I
Give
don't
me
know
back your
anything New
beard.
York, man.
Give me back your beard. You know what I mean? I always thought y'all was cool.
I don't got no beef with him.
Yeah.
It's just Sunders be doing some weird stuff, and you know that because you did business with him.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? And yo, let me tell you something, man. He got too many. Yo, let me tell you something. When he first came home from jail, you know, one of the first things. First of all, when he came home from jail, I bought him clothes and everything. Gave him clothes. Then I sent him to my man's store because I deal with a lot of boutiques and stuff like that. You know, doing my little collaboration stuff. I sent him to my man's store. They plugged him with clothes and stuff, right? Showed him love. He's like, yo, why you went to see? He told me he was mad because I went to see Prodigy and I ain't go see him. See, that's a problem in itself. Why you worry about what two other men do? That's for one, and for two, dogs. I went upstate before too. You didn't come see me at all. It's like, so, you know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't have no beef with him then. I just looked at him like I went up north, you didn't come see me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? That was a test for me. Because you know what the old Mega would have did. And at the same time, I don't know what the hell is wrong with him, and I'm not trying to figure it out. He's on a destructive path. So I don't even have to think about him. What month is this? July? I don't even got to think about him like let him just last a year. Like, you know what I'm saying?
God bless. I believe he's locked up, you know what I mean?
See what I mean?
Yeah, I believe he's locked up.
See what I mean?
You know, Trash, you know, we love you out there, you know. It is what it is, man. So Mega.
Yes, sir.
What is, you came out here, you and Cory both. You had the 8 and 9. Let's pick up 8 and 9 one more time.
Shout out to 8 and 9.
8 and 9.
We got
our 8 and 9.
We got the party packs out.
So you're fully happy with your independency. What is the next move? What are you gonna dive into next? Like,
my next moves is this. I got some books coming out. Not
Prodigy books?
Not no throw nobody into the bus or disrespect nobody books.
Right.
Totally different. It's gonna surprise everybody. I got that coming out. I'm trying to do as much close collaborations as possible. I'm gonna try to sneak into some like movie stuff, and I'm gonna start really.
Now, when you say movie stuff, you saying your own movies or like
both?
Yeah.
And most importantly, I'm gonna start putting some of my effort and energy into other artists. Because there's a lot of young artists that come to me for advice. There's a lot of older artists that come to me for advice. But I'm gonna start really like making the business. Because there's things that I give people for free that other people charge for.
Yeah.
As far as advice.
Consulting and shit.
I do a lot of consulting. I put people in situations where they get deals. Like I've done it. But I do it because I like to see my people eat too. Right. But at the same time, there's people that I could do that.
There's a lot of value in that.
Exactly.
Now,
It's
when
a
you're looking for
business.
artists, this is an excellent question. If you're looking for artists,
No.
are you looking? No, I'm saying, are you looking for the sound that you came from, or like again, like today, out of all the new artists that performed, I forgot the girl name. I think, she right there. That was Dutch Masters. I think like all the new artists, like the people, not y'all legends, but when she came on. That was the sound that I was looking for. Like I just sat back. I was like, "That's hard." You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's not the sound that I came up to. Or when you look for artists, are you looking for the new sound? You looking for the old sound, or you looking for just what's hot?
First of all, hot people that look for hot always fail.
Right.
For every label that signed a hot artist,
Right.
show me 10 labels that signed a hot artist, and I will show you 10 labels.
Right,
that
exactly.
probably fucked up those artists' careers or failed with those artists. Because in life, anything that is hot cools off.
Yeah, you need the consistency, the longevity.
When I see an artist or somebody that catches my attention, it's not even just skill. Because I'm looking for skill if it's for my personal appreciation, like if I want to listen to something. But as an artist, it has to be a total package because skill can be boring at times.
Yeah.
You could say some of the dopest shit ever, but be boring. Right. So, as an artist, you have to have a package. You have to have appeal as a person. You have to have character. You have to have skill,
Work
and then you have to
ethic.
have marketability. Yeah. How marketable is this person? Yeah. That's because at the end of the day, we don't sign people for glory. We sign them for business. So I'm gonna invest in you. So I have to get my investment back. Right. So the first artist I ever signed was Danya. I had a Puerto Rican rapper named Danya. She was on my Legal Hustle album.
Oh, okay, I don't remember that.
I had her buzzing crazy. She's about to come back. I'm about to start working on her. Had her buzzing so crazy, like big labels was calling me about her. Right. But then she had a couple of babies and she started doing her own thing. So I let her do her own thing. Right. But when I'm the type of person when you're ready, we'll work. But I know how to market artists. And when you work with an artist, when you're a rapper, you can't wear both hats. Sometimes you have to take off your rapper hat when you're dealing with your artist. Like you want your artist to be bigger than you.
That's a fact.
Unless you want to stagnate yourself. Like I told her, you're gonna be bigger than me, yada yada yada. So when I see an artist, if the artist is dope, I don't care how dope they are, but I want the whole package. Like how much of impact can this artist have, or how marketable is this artist? Like if you marketable and you dope, then that's an investment. But if you just dope, that might just be that's just good just for the neighborhood. I'm trying to do the world.
But it feels like the atmosphere, and Cory, I want you in on this, because it feels like the atmosphere has changed. Right now, all the latest artists, they have different color hair.
Shit's changed a lot.
They have like, it's tight.
Purses.
Like,
and dudes with purses.
If that's something you either of y'all could ever get. Like now, Cory, like, you've been in the game so long, you could have an artist. You know what I'm saying? So, is that something like, because at the end of the day, I don't care how you look, I don't care what whatever your preference is. If you make dope music, I'm into dope music. And that's what this generation is leaning towards. Is that anything you will ever get with? Like, just a person with different color hair and, just different people. Like, it's not about lyricists.
A girl you talking about?
Yeah. A girl.
If it's a girl with different color hair, yeah.
Right.
No, but I think you're talking about there's dudes.
No, I'm talking about this dudes. No,
color
right
hair.
now. The hot people that's dudes have like this shit. Yeah. Yeah. This is like a couple of them.
Let me tell you why hot doesn't mean nothing.
Right.
Look at me. I'm a perfect example.
Right.
If you look at older artists that was hot while I was on the shelf,
right,
and you know what I'm saying, they was doing their numbers and I was feeling like, oh, my life, I might as well just go pump again, you know, hustle again. Mm-hmm. Where they at right now, where I'm at right now.
Right, exactly.
They can't even get a show.
Right.
Yeah.
I know artists that was hot that can't even get an indie deal.
Right.
So it's like hot doesn't pay the rent.
Right.
Yo, consistency. And you have to know what your market is. It's like, yo, like back in the day, the dude that sell weed ain't gonna go to a crack house.
Right.
So it's like you gotta know who you selling your material to. You have to know your market.
It's the difference between a career and a moment.
Exactly. A lot of dudes have moments.
Right.
But a moment is only a moment.
Right.
A moment's not gonna carry you. So you know what I'm saying? Certain artists.
We talk about career.
Exactly.
Yeah. Career.
When you over, that's what makes you a legend. When you over 10 years. You getting money like I tell rappers a lot of no. K Slade tell rappers a lot of time. I would listen to K Slade's show and he'd be like, if you ain't paying your bills to your shit, then it's not a fucking job or a career. And that's real.
That's true.
K Slade is an unsung hero.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because big up K Slade.
K Slade is one of the dudes that give the voiceless a voice.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of people that can't get on the radio at all. Or
that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Big up K Slade.
Big up K
I
Slade.
didn't even speak to K Slade in 2 months, and he still plays my record without me even calling him and saying, "Yo, play it, man." Thank you, K Slade. I meant to call you and say, "Yo, I've been so busy these last 2 months, but whatever record we blast out, he immediately plays it." K Slade. Thank you so much, man.
Slade was in Wild Style, man. Come on.
He was in Wild Style.
Yo, K Slade.
He still got the same glasses he wear right now.
Wild Style, man.
Same glasses.
Let me say something about K Slade.
I ain't gonna front. My ass hurt.
Let me say something about K Slade. Why niggas need to fall back and give him props, especially if you love the culture. Cause I've seen it's a competitive game. You might have DJs wanting to be better or da. Listen to this. K Slade is a legend. I'm
gonna just try.
He's about to pass you a syringe.
K Slade is a legend.
KRS want to smoke with me. That's why you got to drink, Mega.
KRS want to smoke with you?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he smoked with me. And he drank 7 Mai Tais.
Yeah.
You gotta have one drink for the realness. One drink. Look, it's mad. We can put some ice in it for you. Put some ice for the realness.
The Dalai Lama drank.
Yeah, but
the Dalai Lama. If you show me footage of the Dalai Lama drinking with you, I'll drink. Listen. K
Who else
Slade.
drank with us? We drank some foul.
Let's not cut him off.
Can I say something, my brother?
Talib
Can I say
Kweli drank
something,
with us.
brother?
Go ahead.
Y'all guys caught Talib drinking?
Right. No, but yeah, we got Talib.
Talib is gangsta on the low.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
I want you to finish the story.
I just want to say this. It's not even a story. This is a Snapple fact.
We're going Slade. We're going to Talib right now.
K Slade.
Yeah, let's stay on Slade.
Yes, big up K Slade, my nigga.
Is a legend in 2 different
Graffiti.
genres of our culture.
Yeah.
He's a graffiti legend. Desi Des is his graffiti art is legendary.
Legendary. Yeah.
So he could have just been a legend off of that.
Yep.
And he's a legend
hands down
in this. So he's the only person I know that's a legend in 2 fields in our whole culture. So people need to just give that man way more respect.
Hands down.
Let's make some noise for K Slade, goddamn. K Slade, you my nigga. I'm calling you. You keep playing my record. Cause usually I call a DJ and be like, "Yo, this is what I'm fucking with." I don't even gotta call him. He just gets the blast. I love you for that, K Slade, but for real.
Yeah.
But Mega, listen.
Yes.
I read somewhere
Oh boy.
they called you a conscious rapper, right?
Really?
And then I read somewhere they called you a gangster rapper. Do you consider yourself a conscious gangster?
That's a dope. That might be an album title. I like that. That's a great question. You're getting better at this shit, my man. Let me say something about N.O.R.E.
No, let's go stay on me.
Okay, forgive me. Forget you.
If I cut you off, they gonna.
No, that's
kill
what I was
me.
gonna say.
Oh, yeah.
All you people that's criticizing N.O.R.E. about cutting artists off, I want you to do this for a second. Understand this. This man built a platform off of ideology. A year ago, there was no Drink Champs, and you should be glad there is a fucking Drink Champs.
Right.
As he progresses, he will improve. He's learning on the job, but at the same time, he's giving you the #1 fucking podcast in the world.
God damn it. I ain't gonna front. In my mind, I must have owed him money. Because that was like, I paid him back. Like, oh no, he owed me money. Because that speech was so crazy, man. Thank you so much, my brother.
I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you, my brother, because you know why? A lot of people don't know your history, and I would never get into, like, one of the first gangsters I was introduced to was Lake and Cormega in Queensbridge. And they said he rapped, but he was a gangster. And I was like 11 years old, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what I mean? So just to see you, because the thing about this life is, I'm about to say rap or music, but life is a marathon.
No doubt.
So it doesn't matter how hard you catch on. See, the one thing I love about DJ Envy is when he kept saying, yo, you charge me, N.O.R.E, and then, but you gotta realize what he said after that. Because I said, I don't know how long I'm gonna be hot. And every hustle I ever had, I was hot for a second, and I move on. So I'm always scared. So I do something, and then I move on. And I move on. So that's why I got like 7 lives in this shit. People don't realize it. I was Spanish on these niggas as well. Give me a hug. Yo, I turned Spanish on niggas as well. Like, I'll do what I gotta do what I gotta do. Because I've never borrowed money. I don't know what that feels like to, you know.
But I gotta say something as half of the
Please.
Drink Champs as well.
Yes.
Cause I feel like, and listen, I always knew N.O.R.E was great for this. That's why we pushed for this to happen. But I represent the DJ that's always been in the background, that's always worked hard.
The rapper and the DJ. We are the new Eric B and Rakim.
Yeah, no, I've always
the
said
rapper
that.
and the DJ.
Like for
Right.
you know, there's a lot of celebrity DJs out there, but there's thousands of DJs across the country and across the world that have helped build careers for artists.
No doubt.
You know, I'm a mixtape DJ. There's mix show DJs, and we didn't have voices. You know, we weren't celebrity DJs.
Unheralded.
Yeah, we did our work, and then that's what I feel my role in this is. You know, we built this together, but I always knew that he had the talent for this. Like this is natural for
Nah.
N.O.R.E.
But
I
listen,
said that to somebody about N.O.R.E also. I said recently, because you know when something happens in our genre, everybody copies.
Right.
I was like, this is one thing people better not try to copy because
Oh, no, they're
N.O.R.E,
copying already.
but they're gonna fail.
Yeah.
And you know why he's even beating out some of the other podcasters? They gotta understand two things. For one, he's a rapper,
Right.
so he got different kind of relationships and history with people, right?
look, he's very smart.
Two,
Right.
one of the things that N.O.R.E has always had about him that carried him even more than skill, he got personality.
Humor, yes.
Right.
So as we said earlier, skill isn't always it.
Absolutely.
He has personality.
Absolutely.
There's not no blogger that has his personality.
Absolutely.
So some of them is doing this. Some people want to be stars. They doing this to be stars. He's already a star.
Yeah.
So he has a personality and he's likable. You can't match that.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna just try. He never take it, but I'm gonna try. I'll just pass him the blunt. Just tell me you did heroin earlier. It makes me feel
Mad
better.
heroin.
It makes me feel better. It makes me feel better. But you know, the thing about what I want to explain to people when people break down a journalist, like although I did take journalist classes, but I never wanted to be a journalist.
That's a
But you know
secret
why
weapon.
journalist?
That's a secret
I did
weapon.
take it. It was in jail. I'm sorry. I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there. But this is what I tell you. Like when you deal with a journalist will never fuck with you. Because what I mean is when they do the interview with you, they'll get you, they'll promote you that week, they'll be retweeting everything you're doing, they're doing that. But then guess what? After that week is over, your number and their number is a wrap. Because a journalist can never be friends with an artist.
Right.
Because when it comes time to shit on you, they can't be close to you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the reason why. I mean, and this is science I'm breaking down. I believe in science. And in science, no journalist, like there's very few journalists that you can be close to, like a Rob Marksman.
Right.
That's a guy we need to step back and salute. Cause that guy is about real hip hop. And if people report something that is he's gonna stand by hip
Daytwan,
hop.
Jake Payne.
Jake Payne, shout out to Jake Payne.
Jake Payne.
There's a lot of real journalists out there.
Journalistic integrity.
Man,
But we don't have to have that. That's not what we
my man
do.
Doggy Diamonds. I
Doggy
gotta fuck
Diamonds
with
is-
Doggy Diamonds.
Doggy Diamonds don't even
shout him-
count. Doggy Diamonds is a street.
He's yeah,
dude.
but these two,
a
listen,
real dude.
and he got a great podcast out there called No Filter.
Yeah.
Let's big that up. But besides that, some people don't know. So
And
I
he
want
do
to say,
beats.
like Doggy Diamonds, I sit on this phone with this nigga. I speak hip hop for 2 hours, and I realize I'm like, yo, I gotta get off. I gotta eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's, I mean, it's pure hip hop.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
people that don't care about that journalist, oh, let me get hot and get some clicks. Those are the people I respect right there. Those people, the Rob Marksman, the Doggy Diamonds, is because it's about their integrity as opposed. And just think about it. I've been in this game. I'll be 20 years at 2017. Okay, right? A journalist ain't never really tried to be your friend, and they make it clear. They'll give you their email. They don't give you their phone number.
Right.
Because phone number's personal. So if you gotta do his phone number, still watch out because it's 2016. It's very different. They're just trying to get you to come because they're trying to get ratings. But after that week is over, after that day is over, they go right back because you know why? They might have to shit on you if your baby mother files a lawsuit against you. They might have to, you know, this is what it is. We're here. We're not journalists,
We don't have to fall in line
motherfucker.
for
We're
that.
motherfucking your friends. This is why when people say I'm cutting some guests off, some guests don't. I mean, some people don't understand that I know these fuckers, and when they're about to say, they're about to shit on one of my other friends. So I say, hey, motherfucker, because that's not what this is for. I don't want no nigga to come on here and shit on nobody. Like when I asked you questions about Nas or the Firm or even Steve Style, I didn't want to diss them. I didn't want to put them out there because Nas is my nigga. I got love for Steve Style. I haven't seen him in a long time. But what I'm saying is people don't need to understand these stories because these stories are history. This is not something that we're making up. This is something that should be enforced, not because we're trying to put people out there, because other people can avoid these steps in their career. A guy came out to me earlier. We sitting out there. I'm about to watch you perform. I told him immediately. He said to me, yeah. I said, my man, I got to watch my nigga perform. This Elliot Wilson train again. Listen, look. But he said to me, I said, I got to watch my man perform.
Damn, Elliot going in.
And he said to me, are you accepting new artists on your platform? And I said, no. Not because I was trying to be disrespectful, but you got these other places. You got the Hot 97s. You got the Power 105s. You got the fucking, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, these other people. You got these, but I wanna cater to the fucking legends. I wanna cater to niggas I know about. I wanna cater to questions I know. I don't Google shit. I wanna respect people that I respect.
There's a difference between.
So I don't.
There's the
Go ahead.
difference
We don't,
between
excuse me.
a Q&A. You know, that you want a press run and you go and you do your Q&As.
Yeah, we don't take those on
to
press
promote
runs.
your shit.
Right.
What we trying to build here is conversations amongst colleagues.
No doubt.
And that's and you know, authenticity amongst that. Like colleagues is just talking with each other, and the fan and the listener is a fly in the wall, and they hearing something that they wouldn't have heard otherwise. And that's what we're trying to build here.
Y'all definitely doing some
Right.
different for the game, and y'all definitely y'all changing it and turning it up. Like I said, I've been a fan first.
Right.
Like before I even we got our own personal relationships. I grew up listening to N.O.R.E. You know what I'm saying? We got our own personal relationships outside of that, but I watch all of y'all interviews, man.
Right.
Like that's why I'm like, what? It's an honor for me to sit
we
down
need
and
you.
chop it up with y'all,
Nah,
man.
thank
That's-
you for being here
I
as well.
appreciate it, man. Y'all definitely.
Both of y'all, thank you very much.
Yeah. Definitely doing y'all
and
thing.
you know how the Drink Champs Army is so crazy because they've been hitting us for a week because you've been promoting that you've been out here.
Oh, they telling us.
Yeah, they've been
You better
telling
have
us, and they've
Mega
been
on the
telling
show.
y'all,
Yeah.
like, yo, you know they lined y'all up. Like, I'm just letting y'all know the Drink Champs Army not lined y'all up, but in a foul way. But as soon as y'all start promoting this show, like, these people requested that y'all guys come on here.
I seen it on
That's
Insta.
dope. Shout out to-
Listen, Mega, yo, listen.
Shout out to the Army, man.
Champs Army is
Guns.
serious, man.
But Mega, like, I can't leave here without you acknowledging that you're a legend, man. Because if you want to be humble and you don't want to say you're a legend, let me say it for you.
I'll say
Like,
this.
Go ahead.
I'm way more thankful and appreciative to my fans than I've ever been.
It seemed like you grew up. Like before we get up out of here, that night I met you in Queensbridge. I seen you in Queensbridge. We were out there wild nights in the morning. I never seen you more at peace at that time. Like,
oh yeah, we broke that.
Yeah, but it seemed like nothing. Like I remember something said, like it was like a little drama, like not drama, you know what I mean? But like something had came up, and you was just so at peace. I never seen you that much at peace. Is that because of the religion? Because you did have your crown on. So in my mind, I was like, this nigga's a Muslim, for real.
It might be because of that. It might be because of that, but it's also because it's like, I think the older you get, you're supposed to get wiser. And if you don't get wiser as you get older, then you're just aging.
Right.
So also, with power comes responsibility. So it's like, there's no, like, let's just say I have beef right now. The old, like, if, let's just say we in the hood and I got beef. The old me would be like, yo, go get that. Da-da-da-da. The new me, if I really got beef with somebody, first of all, the average person that's in the street that's not a thinker is predictable. So I know, all I gotta do is know your habits and I'll get you. I could get you a year later because you're gonna stand in the same place, you're gonna go drink at the same place, and you're gonna hang in the same circles. So I could wait a year or two and get you, as opposed to just, I'm getting them right now. So I'm wiser. So the wiser you get, the more mature you get, but the more dangerous you get too at the same time.
Right.
But the reason I'm at peace is also, like I said before, I started weighing my life and my situations. Like, a lot of the beefs I got to in the street wasn't even my beef. I was like, damn, I had beef with this dude because I popped off for this dude, that's my man, and I had beef with this dude because this dude had beef with him. It's never really me. So now I started minding my business. Like if somebody that's cool with me is all right, like cool with me, I separated cool from my man. Just because you cool don't mean you my man.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're cool, I'm not jumping in everybody's beef. Because at the end of the day, when I was up north, like some of my rhymes ain't even rhymes. It's just testimony. I said, on the realness intro, I said, when I was up north, gaining weight but lacking friends. You know what I'm saying? I said, niggas act like they was sending me packages when I was up north, gaining weight and lacking friends. Yo, don't take my word on it. Ask any rap, ask Capone. Everybody will tell you this. J-Rock said it in my documentary. Mega brought the flyness to the hood. Like, I used to dress like an uptown nigga / Brooklyn nigga / like, I had Gucci sneakers when I was 17, 16. Sneakers, plural, not a pair. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was so it's like, I'm a fly dude. Everybody knows it. People that hate me will be like, Mega's fly. You know this. But I'm up north wearing Corecraft steak boots. And the dude that I know from Queensbridge that's a crackhead is fly than me in jail.
Not Badgimo, right?
No. Cool. I would never call Basimo. No, Basimo's, I love Basimo.
I seen Badgimo knock niggas out flat on their toes.
Basimo's my big brother. I love, when Basimo died, it took me years. There's people in Basimo's family that I haven't seen in years because I couldn't look at them after he died because it would hurt me so much.
Oh, God bless.
So, like, his sister Loretta is my heart. I love her. So I couldn't even go see, I didn't see her in years. I'm gonna go see her soon. But I couldn't go there because I love her so much and I love her so much that when if I see her, it's gonna crush me. So I'm just now able to, definitely not battle, but what I'm saying is, there's been times when I've done things for people and they haven't done it for me. And you gotta weigh that in your life. You're risking your free. Like sometimes a dude might say, yo, I'll die for you, you my nigga. They really full of shit, but they really will die for you because they could just be standing next to you and catch a stray. So it's like, why should I put myself on the line for dude? Listen, don't jump in the river for somebody that won't step in the puddle for you.
Dropping jewels right now.
So it's like, that's why I'm at peace.
Yo, is Mecca the new KRS One? I think so, man.
It's sounding that way.
Yeah, now conscious gangster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go back to that.
So I mind my business more. That's why I'm at peace. So, yo, such and such got beef. I don't be, there's mad rumors and stuff going on that I don't even know about. I don't care about it. I don't care about Shaquanda's career got rated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't care about it. I stay out of stuff, and that's how I stay out of beef. That's how I stay out of sweeps and indictments. Because there was points in, like, recent years when I used to be out there all the time, when niggas used to be like, oh, I know what Mega's doing. There's been times when people got caught for big crimes, and the cops was asking about me.
Right.
Like, yo, is Mega using his rap money to fund you guys, to supply? Like, so I was like, I can't do that, because niggas ain't putting their life on the line like that for me. I met one person that looked me in my eyes and said, I'll die for you. And it was a girl. I believe her more than I believe some dudes. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I'm loyal, but I'm not gonna be loyal to the point where it backfires on me. So that's why I'm at peace.
Did you ever think that, like, you were like too real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Okay. Like, and there's things that you could have did that probably would have brung to a different light. You think that?
Example.
Like certain things, like doing records and meeting with people, because it was always kind of came off like Mega was kind of like anti-social, especially in the industry. Like,
I am kind of anti-social though.
Right.
I'm not gonna. One thing about me, if you say something about me that I feel is true, I'm gonna say yeah.
Right.
The thing that a lot of people don't understand about me is this. First of all, a lot of people in the industry were scared of me because of my reputation.
Right.
And like the lions don't hang with the deers. So it's like, if they go to Brownsville, they go to Fort Greene, or they go to Far Rock, or they go somewhere where I used to be at, and they see me with the goons, they're not gonna come over there and try to stand with me. So if I see you in the industry and I feel like you're not the same, we're not similar, I don't want to be your friend. Because first of all, a lot of people in the industry are phony.
Right.
And
True.
And they don't share the same vision as I share. So while I'm not outgoing, you know what I'm saying? But when I seen Cory, ever since I knew him, I showed him love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or ever since when I first met you, I remember niggas try to jump you. And I came and I jumped and I helped you. Me and Ice.
Yeah.
We was the first niggas over there. And I was the first nigga over there.
And then what happened after that?
No, forget what happened after that. That's not. But
That's
the
a
point
fact. I know
is,
what you're saying. I know what you're
that's what I
saying.
said. Niggas didn't.
Right.
Niggas didn't.
Right.
Niggas didn't do you dirty.
Right.
So all that's irrelevant.
Right. Exactly.
But I'm just saying, like, I was there.
Right. Exactly.
And you wasn't even from my hood.
Right. Exactly.
So that just shows you how
Right.
real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
No, that's real shit right there. That's real shit right there. But just in case the people didn't know, the niggas got shot right after that. Let's make some noise. No, Mega's my nigga. You listen, man. You gave us all the Mega, man. You listen. Oh man, this was so great, man. You know why? Because this is for real hip hop shit. And what I mean by that, we've been getting a lot of big guests. We've been getting a lot of big guest requests, and I always want to keep. Well, me and EFN. This is what you said to me. You said I always want to keep the essence of hip hop alive. Yeah. And this is the essence of it right here. It's real MCs, real hood niggas, real, like, you know what I'm saying. It doesn't matter where you're from, because I think hip hop is universal. So it doesn't matter that. And this is the real, like, this is the. I used to say that's a Fat Joe. I used to be like, yo, this is the real QB, Queens and the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know Queens niggas get along with Bronx niggas. You know what I'm saying? And Brooklyn niggas too as well. But
BQE.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I asked y'all what's next. I asked them what's next.
Yep.
But I don't know. I don't want y'all to leave. So I got. Come on, E. You got.
I'm
something.
gonna go take a piss. Is what I'm gonna.
You gotta take a piss?
Yeah, it's my turn.
All right, cool. No. You gotta ask one question though before we go.
I want to know the backstory on the real, because to me that
On
was
the
a
real,
huge record.
all you crab niggas.
No, not the
Yeah.
backstory. Just the making of that record. Like that was such a big record in the mixtape world.
I don't know. I can't even give you the backstory for that, because I think there's more history to that record than I even know about. Because that was originally Kamikaze's record, I believe.
From Schoolboy.
Yeah.
That was Kamikaze's record. And when I came home, I was just, but Marley was like, I'm putting Mega on there. Somehow or another, I ended up on there. And he put it out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know the full history behind it. I know it was a great look. And I know I wasn't used to being in the studio. Like, just rapping and rapping on the mic is two different things. Like, I was used to rapping in the yard, because I was up north rapping in the yard, like battling and all that. So I wasn't comfortable in the studio when we did that at that time. So I remember that, but
did you feel that record changed? Like maybe your trajectory, your career, the way, because I feel like, I mean, shit, it reached Miami. Like, I'm here getting these white labels from Beat Street Records and shit.
I don't know. Everything.
That's how I was introduced.
Everything I did
what you were doing.
was getting white labeled back then. So I don't know. Like, Dead Man Walking was, everything I did got boot. The Testament album was out on bootleg before it was even
for sure
released.
Yeah.
So that's how else I knew that I had a market. Cause I went to England before to do a show, and they knew the words to songs from Testament, and that shit wasn't even out. And I was like, this is weird. And I'm like, how do y'all get that shit? So it was like bootlegs.
What label you was on? E1?
Nah, I was on Def Jam at the time.
Oh, at that time? Oh, yeah. That's how
That's another thing. He's had a lot of success overseas.
And independent.
Like, you've done, like, what are the countries that you feel you have the strongest audience?
You just came from
They
Australia.
love me in London. London is so dope, the culture out there.
Shout out to Drain. You from London, Drain, right?
And they've been begging for Drink Champs to come first
they want
place
to do
live in
show.
London.
Yeah.
Do it.
Word.
Yeah, no,
If you do it, I want to go.
Nah, I word. You were supposed to give me the eye wink and say London and like.
Let's do it.
Now we just blew it up. Yeah, we're gonna go because big up to London. That's the most request. And then Philadelphia. I can't even front. It's not even New York.
We got one from Thailand, by the way.
I know you probably the only nigga that seen that request from Thailand because he just want to go to Thailand. You see type of nigga this nigga.
Japan is big on hip hop.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Japan might want
Shout out to
Japan.
DJ Honda out in Japan.
Big up to Hot 97. They just let me fill in. And Hot 97, me and
Shout out
DJ
to
Butch
Bush
Rock.
You might get a job up there.
Yeah, listen, man. Listen, we
about to
fucking
take
it up.
somebody's job.
Because you know why, Corey? And both of your names is Corey.
Yeah.
My name is Victor. If you want to call me, just I'm not trying to come at nobody. But you know what's the crazy shit is? They got Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is a guy who used to play the NBA. They got Kenny Smith. Kenny Smith is from Left Rack City. He's a guy who used to play in the NBA that now corresponds. They got Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal is a guy who used to play in the NBA that now corresponds. There's never been like a rap guy
On the radio?
that you know what I'm saying, that on the radio or and if it has been, it's been like a person who's probably didn't have a great life. I had great success. It's okay. Everything's alright.
Did MC Light, wasn't she on the radio for a little while?
Yeah, but MC that's a girl, you know. This is a different century. Talking about the '90s, like the '90s, if you're not, there's no in between kind of like it's either you up or you're down. Like you don't have no medium niggas in condos. You know what I'm saying? You don't have shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, and what we're doing is we're trying to tell a game from inside the game. This is a DJ. This is a rapper. We're the new Eric B and Rakim. Niggas told us that. Niggas told us that we're the new Source magazine. Niggas told us that. Niggas told us that this is what we do it live. Niggas told us that. And you know what the fuck we talking about? Niggas told you that. God damn it, make some noise! I ain't gonna lie, I got pissed too, but I'm gonna drink this rosé. I'm gonna drink your rosé. You're not gonna drink your rosé, right?
It's for you, man. It's my gift.
Cool.
It's my gift to you.
It's cool. A symbolic
and you just did Ramadan? Did you do Ramadan?
No, I didn't do all.
You didn't do Ramadan?
I didn't do the whole Ramadan.
Oh, okay.
I was overseas.
Oh, okay. So when you traveling, you got the pass.
Yeah, when you travel, you got to pass. But you should make it up.
Okay, so
Or do a lot of charity.
How about you, Cory Gunz? What religion are you? The son of a gun.
I believe in God. I'm a Christian.
That was hard.
I believe in God. I believe in God.
You know what? What do you believe in?
I respect all religions, though.
Respect all religions? What do you believe in?
I don't like organized religion, to be quite honest.
Oh, is this turning to the Bill Moore show?
I respect all religions.
I respect all religions, but I
I'm not
believe
gonna-
religion also facilitates a lot of evil.
I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot of people that go to church more than I do. Like I got a lot of friends and family. I haven't been to church. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not heavy in the, you know, like that. But I believe in God.
Like, why can't motherfuckers just be good?
It's just getting awkward, and I like where it's going. Keep it going.
What's your religion? Pettiness?
You want to know my religion? I am every religion. Because you know what I believe? I believe every religion saw the same God, But I believe, and it might sound, it's drunk facts. It's a fact.
Drunk facts. Hashtag
But
drunk facts.
If you listen, if you read every religion's like, you know, their thing, they always describe the same person, but they describe them on a different day. It's like if you see Pac on Monday, Pac might tell you, Brenda's got a baby. Then you see Pac on the next day, he say, you wonder why they call you bitch. And I believe every religion is talking about the same person, but they seen them on a different day. That's what I believe. I'm sorry. So I believe in every religion. Like me, I'm every religion. I can relate to everybody. Whatever they say, I say, I remember that. But that's me. I'm a culture. Like if I was a tattoo guy, I would have a tattoo of everything. But I'm not. So
God is God. God is God.
Yeah,
God is
God
good.
is God.
Yeah.
God is God.
Sometimes men corrupt things, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, there's a higher power, and we all acknowledge that, you know what I'm saying? Most of us.
right.
Of course.
So, you know.
That's right. So we're gonna say amen, or we're gonna say make some noise. I don't know. I don't know.
Hip-hop flag.
Say both.
The hip hop flag. All right,
Make some
hip-hop-
noise for amen.
The hip hop flag. Let's get up out of here. All right, Mega Cory Gunz. What I've been saying is, and I've never ever compared hip hop plight or struggle compared to gay people at all, right? But I respect gay people. Like I got mad gay. It's all right, right?
Okay.
Whatever.
I don't know where this is going, but
But look, what I'm saying is, my favorite hotel in the whole wide world is a W Hotel. No matter what W Hotel I go to, there's a gay flag out there. It's cool, no
okay.
problem. Doesn't offend me. Like I said, I'll be down there taking shots with them, whatever, nigga. Like it's all good. Like my family, it doesn't matter. But in my mind, and I'm not comparing hip hop's plight towards, but in my mind, I thought that was a dope idea. But when I think it's a dope idea, I think it's a dope idea when I go to a restaurant or I go to something, a hotel or playing soccer, or I said soccer. What I meant bowling. Like when I go bowling, what happens if it's a hip hop flag there? So they know, because I've been to a restaurant before where I jumped out the car. I didn't smoke weed at the restaurant, and they told me, you smell too bad. And they told me to go. One time I was in the airport, I swear to God, you can ask Sig this message. I mean this shit. We walked to the airport, we was about to board a plane, and the nigga said, you can't smoke here. I said, what the fuck? Like, yo, I didn't, like, do I look like I smoke? Maybe I do. But that's not the point, that was prejudice. So what I'm saying is, if there was a hip hop flag, it's a stereotype.
Something that says you're welcome here.
It's a hip hop flag. Like, and I'm not comparing art because, you know, I'm not comparing hip hop to the gay struggle because,
So don't.
respect to both sides. But what I'm saying is, that was a great way to me. Like, when I seen that, it was like, you know, like, you're welcome here. So let's suppose I want to go bowling. I've never bowled in my life.
So why do you want to go bowling now?
I want to go bowling. I want to put the funny shoes on.
Okay.
Right? Now I go bowling. I walk in there smelling like an ounce of kush. They tell me you must exit. I have to respect their establishment, like when Twin went in the taco spot. Twin went in the taco spot, got us kicked out immediately.
That nigga's a hater though, son.
Why? Because you fucked this girl?
Nah, fuck that, cause I went to high school with him and he seen me with N.O.R.E, so he hating on me, son.
I don't know how this got blamed on me. I'm gonna change the subject again. We're gonna bring it right back over here. But you don't agree with that, Mega? So I'm talking about wherever you at in the world. Let's suppose you in Dusseldorf, Germany. Suppose you in Moscow, and you look like this is the main street, right? This is the main street of whatever market or whatever place you go to, and you look, and the promoter's like, yo, this is the best restaurant, and you could be like, all right, that's the best restaurant, but the hip hop flag is right here. I can go there and do a lot.
I don't think we'll ever get that flag.
All right,
Because
my dreams has been crushed.
I hope.
No, please hurt my feelings, please.
No, I don't want to hurt your feelings.
No.
You know what?
No.
Why don't you make one?
No, I got one. I forgot where I saved it. The dude sent me it. I was like, I love it.
We posted two.
No, I didn't.
styles.
The one I love, I saved it and
you lost it.
I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere. It's in my phone somewhere.
I mean, it's got to be more than just a flag.
It's just an H and an H.
There's got to be an organization behind the flag.
Yeah.
You know what? It's deeper than hip hop though. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you something that I've learned from the world.
Right.
Everywhere in the world,
Right.
people are biased towards people of color. And hip hop is just one of the identifiers of our culture. That's something that they identify or relate us with. They always assume we smoke weed. They always assume that we're up to something. And they always look at us suspicious. You have to learn, especially certain European places. There's been places where, like, you might even experience this from, like, they'll bump into you, won't even say, excuse me.
Yeah, in Europe, yeah, that's a fact.
So it's like, I'm trying to figure
They
out,
don't
like,
be wearing deodorant or none of that.
so I'm like,
Big
is
them
that,
niggas
is
up.
that a part of it?
Niggas that don't wear deodorant in Europe,
Yeah.
they foul niggas. Let's respect them, niggas. Make some You know that, Mega. You be out there all the time. So listen, Mega, thank you so much, man. I can't thank you enough, man. It's your 15-year anniversary. Cory Gunz, you know you a motherfucking soon-to-be legend. And you a legend right now anyway. Your family is royalty, your father. You know what I'm saying? We can't thank y'all enough, man. We got so many more questions that could flow. But you know, I'm still gonna get Mega to drink that last sip. You're not a drinker, you off parole, you beat the case. I'll do that, no problem. Good looking, man. I got you. That's how I do it, look. This is how you do it. This is how real alcoholics do it. All right, yeah. Do it this way. So the drink champ shit, cause shit still shine, you know what I'm saying? So yo, Mega, man, thank you so much, man. Congratulations on your 15 years. Cory Gunz, man. Thank you for participating in the Drink Champs. We're going to drop this bright and early on Monday morning. This is a 100% surprise episode for our people. You know some of these people Snapchatted, whatever. But you know, we can't beat it. But this is what we're doing, man. We thank y'all because we interview legends, we interview lyricists, we interview because we want to keep bringing our culture to the culture. Now that we want people to know that we ain't changed not a bit. Now that we got #1 and you know, got all it. We are still a part of the fucking culture and pushing the culture forward. We are hip hop, regardless of what. This is a MC and a fucking DJ. I don't know if y'all motherfuckers ever realized that. I don't know if you new generation that tune into the Drink Champs realize that hip hop started with an artist and a DJ, and we doing it. And now, but we just doing it bigger because we got Hazardous Sounds. They're making our sound right. We got Rich Blanco making our visions right. We got Drain making sure our stills is right. We got Diego bringing that good. We got Mike Uptown bringing that good. We got Sonny D, BT. You know, where the fuck he's at? We don't even know. We got Rich motherfucking the Bell Bondsman. We ain't telling y'all to get in trouble, but if you want to motherfucking get in trouble, Exit Bonds come get you out. We got Best Buy motherfucking liquors holding us fucking down. We got niggas with beards working the camera. Got your name? So that's what you're gonna have to take for right now. We got motherfucking Mr. Lee from Star Rock Clothing. You know what I'm saying? And you got DMX out here. We should have brought DMX, man. Goddamn.
Oh, DMX is out here?
Yeah. We got motherfucking Boris from Peru.
Let's go find him.
Yeah. He's a wrestler. He's the wrestle people in Peru with baby oil on him. Goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? We got everybody. And yo, look, little homegirl. You was my favorite performance, but besides the established artist, you was my favorite performance tonight. Dutch Masters, I think you should change that name because it's very like generic. But other than that, I got nothing but love for you, and I'm telling you, you can be a star. Come over here and shout out your people. Come over here, girl. Like I'm in the you know the new artist. Look, you was hard.
Yeah, man. It's Dutch Masters, Dutch Smoke Entertainment. I'm here with Prophet.
I like Dutch Smoke.
Prophet Productions. Cory Gunz. And we in here, man. I'm all the way from Maryland, man. I appreciate you, man.
You heard of Young M.A.?
Yeah.
She's hard.
Yeah.
Right
She
now,
doing her
it's y'all
thing.
turn. It's y'all turn.
Yeah.
Listen. The gay girls are taking over. Make some noise for that, goddamn.
Well, come holler at me, man.
God damn it. I'm trying to sign you. They got Young M.A. popping. I'm on you, girl. All right. Listen, man, that shit is hard. You gotta hear her shit. Young M.A. shit?
Yeah.
But did you hear her shit? Oh my god, no. What's the name of that song? Come on. You too shy, man. Don't be shy. You ain't shy. You from Maryland.
Yeah, man. That song was lost, man. You can find it on SoundCloud.
No, what's it? You just said how the chorus goes?
I fucked the checkup, that's a loss. I get it back. I fucked the checkup, that's a loss. I get it back. Amen.
All right, Puff, leave her alone. This is me. All right. Puff, listen to the podcast. Yo, Cormega, once again, man, I can't thank you so much. Yo, Cory Gunz, man, we're going to keep this hip-hop going. Whenever you guys want to come back, you want to bring your artist, you want to bring your girl when you marry her, you want to bring when you remarry your new girl. I'm sorry, I'm not saying anybody like that. But what I'm saying is, whatever you guys want to do, this is your motherfucking home. This is your motherfucking audience that we're speaking to. This is your motherfucking house. You do what the fuck you want. We appreciate you being here. We love that you being here. And you motherfucking come back whenever the fuck you want, because hip-hop is running with the fuck it is. What is that? 8 or 9? God damn it. Motherfucking right. We had 8 or 9. You had the fucking illest festival. I want to say illest festival. Barbecue. You guys killed it. Thank you guys for being a part of the Drink Champs. It's coming out ASAP. Hazardous Sounds. Rich Blanco. KNS in the building. I forgot to shout you out. I'm sorry. Motherfucking Steve-O. Motherfucking Paul.
Yo.
Before we get out of here, your sports prediction was fucked up. you said Kevin Durant was coming to the fucking Heat.
Yeah, they got the wrong number.
What?
The one that got that info.
Who? Your voodoo lady fucked you up? Your sports prediction was fucked up. You said Kevin Durant was going to the Heat. Where that nigga at right now?
I'll see you in about 36 months.
Well, no, nigga, 36 months. But where's Kevin Durant at right now? He in Golden State.
He in Golden State.
That's Paul,
He's a new bad guy. He's a new
the
bad
sports guy. He fucked you up last episode. I mean, a couple episodes back. So look, I just thanked them. Drink Champs. You know what I mean?
Make some noise.
Make some motherfucking noise, man. Wait. Before we get up out of here, we want y'all to give y'all the last words, man. Give you whatever you want to say to your fans, man. I seen them come out tonight. You got a cult following, man. I'm telling you, watch out in your backyard. They be watching.
And give your socials and your website.
Right, and your websites, yeah. For real.
Use the platform, please.
Go ahead, Corey. Set it up.
Right.
Cory Gunz 174. That's the Instagram. I ain't too savvy with Snapchat yet like that, but I'm on that gram. CORYGUNZ 174. And Criminal Minded is coming soon. Criminal Minded. Shout to Prophet. Shout to Thor. Shout to Cormega. Shout to Ray 89. Shout out to y'all.
Shout to Ray 89, man.
Shout out
Beautiful.
to the Drink Champs.
Oh, thank y'all. Thank you, man. We need them shout outs, baby.
Right.
We need them. We hurting over here. Go ahead, Mega.
All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to 89, first of all.
Shout out to 89, man.
I've been coming here before. I knew these dudes for years.
Oh, God damn it. Make some noise for 89.
Yeah.
Excuse us.
I've actually done like 3 collaborations with them.
The bucket hat.
I did the bucket hat with them. I did a mega snapback, and I did a mega Raw Forever shirt. So I have years of relationship with them. So it's a coincidence that
we all fucking real niggas fucking with real niggas.
So that's that. Shout out to 89 for sure.
Shout out to 89.
Instagram, all my Instagram and all that social shit is I am Cormega. Cause there's a fake Cormega that calls himself real Cormega. So if you follow, it's tricky cause he calls himself real Cormega. So if you follow real Cormega,
you just retweeted
unfollow him, please.
Oh my God!
The only
nigga caught me. Goddamn,
he caught a lot of people.
Cause I'm following you on Twitter. Yeah. You know that for a fact.
On Insta, you follow me too now. It's I am Cormega. All right,
so
I am Cormega.
Now I'm following you.
Yeah, you follow me now.
You're right. I was following the
I am Cormega.
Right, okay.
So shout out that, and I just want everybody to know I'm about to bust niggas' ass with this new music. I'm working with Harry Fraud right now, and I'm working with
Harry Fraud. That sounds crazy.
And I got a song with Sizzler about to come out, and I got a song with Havoc about to come out. I got an unreleased joint with this dude named N.O.R.E too. That's hard.
I sent you a vintage.
So you know, thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for coming out tonight, man. Y'all made me feel love.
That's right.
Peace and love. And
it's
shout
your
out to
crowd
everybody.
right here, man. It's you and Cory crowd, man. Make some noise for Cory and Cory. We're gonna take pictures and the drop.